how's it going, guys? So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the dumbbell push press, which aside from just being a great exercise to build strength and muscle in your shoulders, it's also a really good exercise to build explosive power. So not just producing force, but producing a lot of force very quickly, which is much more of an athletic performance-based drill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through the technique, and then afterwards I'll talk about some programming considerations, sets and reps at the end of the video. So before I even use the dumbbells to show you how to do it, I basically wanna walk you through how the movement works from your lower body, okay? Because the main difference between the push press and the overhead press is the overhead press comes solely from your shoulders and your arms, okay? It's not coming from the lower body. It's all based on the strength and muscle in your upper body. The push press, on the other hand, really makes the whole body work as one unit, okay? So what you're gonna find is that you're gonna be using the momentum from your lower body to push the dumbbells overhead, and that's what makes it a very explosive power, full body drill, okay? So very briefly, what you're gonna notice is every time you do the push press properly, you do a slight dip down, quick explosion up, and then slight dip down again. So I'll show you right here without the dumbbells. Here, slight dip down and up. So it's hard to do it slowly, so slight dip down all the way up, and as the dumbbells come up, you dip down back again, okay? So this first dip is to get momentum. Dip down, right? So you come down, and then you use that momentum now to explode back up to the top position, and now the dumbbells are rising, not so much because you're really forcing it with your arms, but because you're using the momentum that you just created with that force from your lower body. So dip down, create a lot of force, the dumbbells are like floating up, and just as the dumbbells get to right around their peak, where you would start having to press more with your arms, you dip back down underneath them, and then you stand up nice and tall, okay? So I'll show you with the dumbbells right here. And I'm not gonna do it slowly because it's really not a slow movement. Just remember, you do dip down, stand up, fast, 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 and then dip out underneath, okay? So fast, here we go. And it's very slight movements. It's not drastic. I'm not coming down and then up. It's slight dip, fast, and dip underneath. See, I tried to talk through it and it screwed me up. Slight dip, fast up, and then dip underneath. Right? And from the front view, it'll look like this. And the goal being, again, as the weight is coming up, it should feel almost weightless because you just used all of that force from your lower body to push it overhead, okay? So if you start to feel it too much in your shoulders, odds are you're not using enough lower body, okay? And if you're going too low, if you're sinking too deep in the squat, you're changing the movement. It's not a squat, it's a light dip to a powerful press. Stand all the way up, dip down underneath, good to go. Okay, so from a programming perspective, I generally like to do this for lower reps, higher weight, or sometimes even lower rep and low weight just to work on technique and speed. So usually anywhere between 2 to 4 sets of anywhere between 2 to 5 repetitions per set, okay? Sometimes I'll use it in my warm-up, like right before I get to my strength work, just to prime my nervous system to be more powerful and fast. Other times I'll use it as my main strength work. So immediately after my warm-up, I'll do something like 3 sets of 5 as very heavy, more explosive strength stuff. And then that way, as you progress later in the workout and you're fatigued and you're tired, you're not trying to do something that's so explosive and powerful and very nervous system dependent, okay? So I hope this helps. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll talk to you soon.